What's up, you guys? Welcome to this week's Manga Sutra review, and in this week's video, we're going to be talking about a psychological horror manga called Kangoku Jikken. Now, Kangoku Jikken is about a high school student, Ito, who is bullied on the regular by a bunch of assholes, who are led by Aya Kirishima. Now, our main character is hoping that with the summer break, he can avoid the bullying, he can avoid all the irrational behavior of other people. Now, Ai just comes in and knocks down that whole idea by saying, no one's going to believe that a perfect student like me is bullying a pathetic, trashy student like you who only has books for friends. And you are going to stay my plaything no matter what. Now, as Iyama gets home, he receives a letter about a captivity game, in which he is chosen as a participant to choose another person to hold captive for a month. Now, the rules of the game are that for that 1 month, you can do whatever you want to the captive. But the only click here is that you can't kill them. If you do kill your captive, you incur a 10 million yen fine. Now, the game is pretty much guess my name. The participant gets to hold a captive, in captivity for 1 month. Now, the captive gets one guess each week. So they get 4 guesses in total. Now, if the captive manages to guess the participant or player's name, the captive receives 10 million yen. Now, if the participant manages to avoid getting their name found out or guessed after a total of 4 tries, the participant or player gets 10 million yen. It's pretty straightforward. And the thing is, I like manga like this. I like horror mangas, psychological horror mangas like this because, the game starts off with simple rules and you're just thinking, well, this should be no problem. And the thing is, all different types of psychological horror mangas, especially with games involved, they start off really simple with simple rules and then they evolve to these more complex loopholes and unspoken clauses and everything like that. And then it gets into a more strategic type of mode. Now, my gripes with this manga is the main character, Ito. I know he's been a victim of bullying, but if I was in his situation and I experienced the bullying that he did, I would have jumped on this opportunity. And I felt like when he had Aya Kirishima in captivity, he was just way too timid and shy and light about the situation. It's just, I don't know. If I had the opportunity to get back at the person that has bullied me ruthlessly for I don't know how long, I would not just be taunting them. I would not just give them one little kick to the stomach or, take pictures of them shaming them. No, I would just go to town on this person, man. There would be nothing. I'd beat them within an inch of their life. I mean, I might draw it out for a whole month just to make them suffer, but I would not be just, I don't know. Yamo seemed like he was scared to even be there. Like he was scared to even do anything to her. You get the person that is the mastermind behind all of your suffering. And the best you can do is kick them in the stomach and choke them with some chains a little bit. No, man. There is other people, there's other participants doing worse things to their captives for less. For a lot less. Okay? Let's just be honest about that. But I guess maybe I'm being too harsh on this because with main characters like this, and especially horror psychological mangas, they start off timid and shy, and then later on in the manga, something either breaks that psyche of theirs and turns them and twists them into something more ruthless, or it's like his advisor said, Harakawa. Trying to figure out the name if that's right, but think he said somewhere in the later chapters that he seems to have a split personality, that he is good at hiding his true emotions, and I'm just hoping that maybe these first few chapters that's exactly what Yama's doing, that he's hiding his true anger and his true malevolence, and that later on he gets to figure out that he doesn't need to hide it, and that he has nothing to lose at this point, and that he just needs to go all out with this. But I don't know. I'm really interested in what the other participants are doing. We have Katsu Mata, who is, for all intents and purposes, a pretty nice person. He doesn't seem to want to harm his captive. He just wants her to be there just so he can get the 10 million yen. Just in and out. I don't hurt you. I'll get you what you need. I'll get you what you want. Just so be it. And then there's the other participant or player. I forgot her name. But she's just straight up ruthless. She didn't care about the mask. She didn't care about the names. She didn't care about the 10 million yen fee that she's going to incur by killing her captive. She just straight up ruthless. And there seemed to be some element of players versus players because everyone's on edge and kind of not being forthcoming with their reasons of being there or what their names are or what their motives are. So there seems to be an element of that that's going to be taking a more active role in the future. So far, I'm only like about 6 chapters in. I'm just starting to reread it again because I read this months ago, and I don't know why I didn't do a video of this earlier. But the artwork, in my opinion, is pretty standard. I wouldn't say it's anything to, write medals for or, give awards for, but it's pretty standard in the horror psychological manga genre, in my opinion. And Aya Kirishima, in my opinion, she has more balls than the main character at this point. She even guessed his name correctly. I mean, granted, she still hasn't been able to get her opportunity to guess his name, but she narrowed down the participant or player down to 2 people. And the main character was the other person. Because she knew that the other person was just too cowardly to even go through with something like this. Now, I'm just like, at this point, Iyama just better pull his shit together. He needs to get his shit together. He needs to figure out a plan here. Because even if she does guess his name, if I was in his situation, even if you do know my name, even if you are going to have the opportunity to win that 10 million yen, I'm going to torture the ever-living shit out of you before that happens. I'm going to get my licks in before this is over, okay? You're not going to be rich, okay? If you are going to be rich, you are going to get 10 million yen. You're not going to be able to enjoy that. You're not going to be able to walk. You're not going to be able to see. You're not going to be able to talk. You're not going to be able to hear. You're going to be a vegetable. By the time you do get that money, you're a vegetable, and I'm going to be fine. But, I recommend reading Kangoku Jikken. It is definitely a good manga. I just really can't wait to see how things unfold a little bit more. I just can't wait to see the dark side of the main character because he's just been pulling back some punches that he should be going pretty heavy-handed on. I know I would if I was in his situation. Now, this is VM. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Also like my Facebook page. The link is in the description. Bye.